rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of would-be assassin. You know, the path forward through competing visions of the campaign should always be resolved peacefully, not through acts of violence. You know, we're blessed to live in the greatest country on earth, and I believe that with every soul, every power of my being. So tonight, I'm asking every American to recommit, to make America, think about it. What's made America so special? Here in America, everyone must be treated with dignity and respect, and hate must have no safe harbor. Here in America, we need to get out of our silos, where we only listen to those with whom we agree, where misinformation is rampant, where foreign actors fan the flames of our division to shape the outcomes consistent with their interests, not ours. Let's remember, here in America, while unity is the most elusive of goals right now, nothing is more important for us now than standing together. We can do this. You know, from the beginning, our founders understood the power of passion. So they created a democracy that gave reason and balance a chance to prevail.
Sorry, guys, my power flickered.
That's the American we must be. American democracy, where arguments are made in good faith. An American democracy, where the rule of law is respected. An American democracy, where decency, dignity, fair play aren't just quaint notions, but living, breathing realities. We owe that to those who come before us, to those who gave their lives for this country. We owe that to ourselves. We owe it to our children and our grandchildren. Look, let's never lose sight of who we are. Let's remember we are the United States of America. There is nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
President Biden calling on unity from this country. Let's bring in Mary Bruce, our chief White House correspondent. Mary.
He's calling for the unity from the division that they caused. It's crazy, right? This chick wrote on my one of my things, I'm so tired of his lying face talking about Trump. I said, I bet you wanted him gone yesterday, huh? His own wife was almost happy. I said, you see how ignorant, how much brain rot has affected your mental capacity? I'll pray for you. These people are just sick and dimensional and twisted in the head, dude. It's crazy. It is just crazy at this point. First time. Okay, let's go.
What's up, guys? Your boy Ben. It is a miracle that I can show you this image, an image of Donald Trump, blood dripping down his face, with just a small piece of his ear blown off, with a shot from a cowardly, psychopathic left-wing assassin who tried to murder the president of the United States.
Everybody, please make sure to hit that like.
And well, after being visited and seen in the hospital by medical experts and doctors, Donald Trump departed his plane last night in New Jersey under his own power, was able to walk off his plane, actually doing better on the stairs after getting shot than Joe Biden does any given day. Donald Trump
Jubilee's happy
had
he's
a
okay, guys.
remarkable, instant reaction to getting shot yesterday. Words I never thought I would say, not because I doubt Donald Trump, but just because the entire thing is completely bewildering and happened about 12 hours ago. And yet here we are, President Trump raising his fist, leading a chant yesterday after getting shot, saying that God alone prevented him from the unthinkable happening. Thank you, everyone, for your thoughts and prayers yesterday, as it was God alone who prevented the unthinkable from happening. Fear not, but instead remain resilient in the faith and defiant in the face of wickedness. Donald Trump remains defiant. Donald Trump had a remarkable message to his supporters in this post, but he had one on-camera piece of commentary when he
probably loves it.
He called into a Fox News reporter who presumably Donald Trump was watching and told him what to say on camera, a message to his supporters. This happened moments ago. Lawrence Jones is the reporter on Fox News. He just spoke with President Trump, and President Trump, it's amazing, said this.
Guys, I just finished talking to the former president. You would think that he would be down. I mean, he's in the saddle. He's excited. And I said, is there anything that I could, share with the audience? And he paused for a second and he said, can you just tell him I love him? Just tell him I love him. And I appreciate them. And he said, did you see the people in the audience? Typically when shots are fired, there would be a stampede. But he said, did you hear them stand firm with me, stand firm with the country? And this is a president that wanted to let everyone know, let the world know that he's resilient. I mean, we talk all the time about what leaders do behind closed doors when tragedy happens and when they've not even met with gunfire. Most presidents aren't met with gunfire. We saw how he responds when gunfire is there. And I don't think that should be lost on us. But in a moment where he could be focused on himself, he just wanted me to let everyone know that he loves them. He loves them.
He wants everybody to know that he loves them. This is Donald Trump's first on-camera message to the people of America, especially to the family of Corey Comparatore. Corey was the victim of the horrific attack. After the gunshots, he protected his wife and daughters from the bullets, and he took one for them. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Corey. I believe that this is his daughter, who he saved her life, and she writes here. Allison is her name. Yesterday, time stopped. When it started again, my family and I started living a real-life nightmare. The media will not tell you that my father died, a real-life superhero. They're not going to tell you how quickly he threw my mom and I to the ground. They're not going to tell you that he shielded my body from the bullet that came at us. He loved his family. He loved us enough to take a real bullet for us, and I want nothing more than to cry on him and tell him thank you. Rip your heart out. We lost a selfless, loving husband, father, brother, uncle, son, and friend. I will never stop thinking about him and mourning him till the day that I die.
Yeah, that's
July 13th
sad.
will forever be the
That's
day that changed
fucking-
my life. I will never be the same person I was less than 24 hours ago. There are a lot of children out there that say their dad is a hero, but my dad is a real hero. I don't think that I would be here today without him. Gutted. This is the official fundraisers raised almost $2 million for the family. This is the official fundraiser, ladies and gentlemen. Alina Habba shared the link. President Trump endorses and authorized this fundraiser. This is again, remarkable moment. How President Trump is
on my local
reacting
news station, Facebook were
is
posting it.
incredible, especially in the
They
face
were
of all of
crisis like
the
these people are more idiots, dude.
failures.
Listen, when people try and say, well, oh, Alex Jones this, but here's the thing with Alex Jones. We didn't see what happened right in front of us. We literally seen this happen live. Like, I don't understand what is up with these people.
Of security around him.
It's just crazy.
His team said that it was only Donald Trump who actually saved President Trump. Now, Donald Trump has said that God saved him. And what I mean by that is Trump turned his head, presumably by divine intervention.
No, God, that was God.
President Trump turned his head,
work.
and the bullets that should have been lodged in his brain, his neck, or his chest just struck his ear. People posting videos of the flag that hung over the rally and how it looked like an angel. It got tangled, saying it looks just like an angel. divine intervention is trending on X, with everybody saying that this was divine intervention. And it really is nothing short of a completely and totally remarkable day. Now there needs to be intervention in the Secret Service. The Secret Service needs to immediately
revamp itself,
have mass resignations. People need to lose their jobs and careers for this, and maybe some people should be criminally prosecuted. That's what I think, because good men are dead, and the president and the hope for Western civilization was nearly killed yesterday.
Yes, that is true.
All of it a horrible tragedy. None of it.
I actually agree. I think they need to revamp the Secret Service immediately.
A success. And if you don't believe me, well, there's a Secret Service agent, Dan Bongino. Have a listen.
There's only one entity out there that saved Donald Trump's life yesterday, and it pains me to tell you guys this. And you know what that is? It's Donald Trump. If he moves his head an inch to the left or right, guys, this is a really different show today. I mean,
God had Jesse Waters going off on the D. Is he on right now? Let's see if we can see anything. Let's see what Vivek has to.
Ramaswamy to give us his perspective on what he thinks. Vivek, it's great
Everybody,
to have you on the show.
Please make sure to hit that like for me.
It's a horrifying day for the United States of America. I want your thoughts. When you first heard about this, what went through your mind? What's going through your mind now?
What's going through my mind now, first of all, is we heard the story of that person, an innocent, enthusiastic rally goer who was shot and killed. First, our heart goes out to them and our condolences goes out to that family.
Yes.
But I should say this, Trace, is that I personally believe that God intervened today, not just on behalf of President Trump, but on behalf of our country. If you think about this, 1 centimeter's distance in the path of a bullet was the future of not only Donald Trump's life, but I think the life of the United States of America. Imagine what we would be talking about today were it not for a hair's length difference in the path of a bullet. And I think that that's frightening. And I think that this is a moment for us all to step back. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, voting for Biden, voting for Trump, it doesn't matter. This is a moment where if one positive thing comes out of this otherwise near tragedy, let it be this, that first of all, we saw a president, a commander-in-chief, who in his most vulnerable moment, you saw it unvarnished. He stood up, he took the fire, he took the hit, and still stood up for the people who he stepped up to represent. And I think the other thing we have to take away is that this is unacceptable in the United States of America. This is not who we are. Disagree or not, we settle our differences peacefully through free speech and open debate, not this way. And so if one silver lining comes out of tonight, let it be that. And I hope that we begin the process of healing as a country while avoiding what could have been a national disaster that really, without exaggeration, could spell the end of the United States as we know it had this gone a different direction.
Absolutely. Vivek, it's Martha McCallum here. I'm thinking about President Biden came out and made some comments. He may make more comments. We know they had a phone conversation earlier. He called what happened sick, and he said it's one of the reasons I want to unite this country. We've had a lot of vitriol, and I don't think it's, the politics, there's going to be a lot of politics starting this week, but what do you think the impact is as you look at where the country is right now? And given the fact that the last couple of weeks have been all about concerns that we see in polling over President Biden's ability to serve and his fitness.
My dog belongs on Monday Night Raw with that face.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll give you a couple of tidbits that I've experienced even in the last few hours. I've had CEOs across the country from different corridors that would have been previously afraid to state their support for Donald Trump, or maybe even personally tepid about it, now coming in and asking, how can I help? I'm all in. These are exactly words of people who have contacted me alone in the last several hours, and I'm sure that's true of people across the country. The reality is I don't want to make this political tonight. This is not the moment for that. I will say that President Biden, who ran on the platform of uniting the country, had an opportunity even tonight to really rise to the occasion in a way that he fell short. I don't say this is criticizing him as a Democrat, but somebody who was rooting for a president to rise to the occasion immediately and not only offer the usual ritual incantation, the ritual condemnation of political violence. Yeah, we got that. But a deeper, heartfelt sense to say that, you know what, this is a man who I'm running against, but it is wrong that this should happen to anybody, and this is not who we are as Americans. And if I, as a U.S. president, have failed to create this environment in this country, then I will own that because the buck stops with me as the commander-in-chief. I don't think we saw that kind of message come from President Biden tonight. And for all of the discussions about how he came short up after the debate, I do think that even tonight was a moment for a man who ran on the platform of uniting the country.
Look at this, you guys. Did you guys read this? Secret Service agents that guard President Trump have been ordered not to wear red ties while on duty protecting him. For what, though? Why? When red ties, the person is known for wearing them. You can't make this. It doesn't make any sense. Pathetic.
To have fallen short in the way that he did. But this is less about criticizing President Biden and more asking the question of how we as Americans are able to say we're moving on. We're turning a page on a chapter of our history where we see our political opponents as our enemies. Let tonight mark the end of that, and if so, something positive, as you could imagine, at least something small positive that came out of this tonight, let it be that.
Vivek, you talk about rising to the occasion. I want to go back to what you were saying earlier there, which was the response of the former president after moments after he had been shot. And he got up and he said, you know, I need my shoes. And then he...
You know, I'm not going to lie. Well, I think they did say police on their uniforms. So you're probably right.
Stopped and he fist pumped a couple of times, and he said, fight, fight. And the response was USA, USA, because that's the natural response. At all of his rallies, he talks about fighting. It's been a theme. And the theme is they're coming for you, but I'm in the way, so you got to keep fighting. What do you think about that response and that having the wherewithal to do that?
Well, look, I think those images we saw, our kids and our grandkids are going to be viewing that image in their history books. That was American history tonight, and for the better. It was like the images of George Washington crossing the Delaware with the flag in the background. That's what we saw tonight. And it was one of those moments. Our founding fathers, they risked not only their fortunes, but their lives for this country. And I think this is one of those moments where we have a leader who has made a sacrifice. I'm personally grateful now more than ever for the sacrifices that President Trump has made. And I'm grateful that God stepped in tonight to save him for this country.
All right, Vivek Ramaswamy, thank you very much. Good to have you with us tonight.
Dude, same, bro. I mean, we all know it was an assassination attempt.
So a new statement, speaking of that, from the family of Corey Comparatori, who is this man who was shot and killed at the former president's rally.
Bro.
And they say this, quote, "The hatred for one man took the life of the one man we loved the most. He was a hero that shielded his daughters. His wife and girls just lived through the most unthinkable and unimaginable. He had just turned 50 and had so much life left to experience. What a deep tragedy this is for the country, for the people of Pennsylvania, and most of all, for this family." Our thoughts are with them today. So Dr. Jim Sweetland attempted CPR on Corey. He was attending the rally with his wife, Lois.
It won't let me
and
click
they
it for
join me
some
now.
reason.
Dr. And Lois, thank you very much for being here. I mean, this is just absolutely heartbreaking. This man who lost his life was not the target, as far as we know or have any reason to believe, of all of this. Tell us a little bit about what played out where you were, Dr. Sweetland.
The two of us went to the rally with another couple, and where I was sitting was up in the bleachers. Lois, my wife, was sitting down with her friend in the seats. And we were waiting, and actually about an hour before Trump came out, my wife telephoned me and said, there's a lady down in the stands underneath you that needs your help. I'm an emergency department physician. And I said, really? She goes, you didn't notice that? So I went down, and there's a lady that was suffering from some heat exhaustion that I got down on the bench, watered the bench for her, got her water on her. And the folks around her gave them umbrellas and fanned her.
I didn't see this yet.
So, and there was a lot of water that was
This
provided
was just
by
they just came out an hour
Trump
ago.
staff at the rally, as much water as you could possibly want. So that was over with. Went back up, and Trump came out, and where I was sitting or standing was underneath the jumbotron on the right side of the stage as you're facing the stage. Trump turned to look at us and point at this graphic that he had that showed the increase in the number of illegal immigrants.
Really?
And
So
as he was pointing to it, he looked like he was looking right at us. One of our friends I was with said, gee, he's looking right at us, take a picture. Then
All right, well, yeah, we'll go watch that then.
I honestly don't even know what to say, bro. Like,
it's getting ugly out here.
Taj was right.
Taj was right.
Don't say that, y'all.
Me and him was literally just in the store when we seen it happen.
Taj was right.
Y'all and I couldn't believe it.
We did. Y'all said I was in.
No, yeah, I was like, bro, Taj, stop wishing that. We can run it back a lot. We said, Taj, stop wishing that.
You could insert.
I said, hey, they got one thing left.
Cause look, yeah, we know the first thing.
They tried to discredit them. They tried to bankrupt them. That didn't work.
Well, no, first
it didn't work.
Impeach them.
Yeah, first they tried to impeach them.
They tried to bankrupt them.
Then they tried to.
They got arrested.
The election.
They smearing them.
Allegedly.
Got arrested.
There's nothing they can do.
Then they arrested them.
No, actually, it's actually an all proven fact that they did that.
Todd said there's only one thing left.
They stole the elections in 2020. We shouldn't be surprised.
Todd said there was only one thing left.
Said they're gonna pull something out their back. They're gonna.
But look though, bro.
They threw a Hail Mary. That was a Hail Mary. That was a Hail Mary.
So today was the day, bro. Today for me was a day that I was like, you know what? These movies and these shows about like America's back.
The Simpsons.
Brother. I don't trust the government, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the government kind of set them up
because that was somebody.
It's definitely at that point.
It wasn't.
This is a result of the fear mongering and the
exactly that
narratives and the things that the media has been pushing. It's been stewing for a while. They called him Hitler. They called him a fearmonger. They called him a white supremacist. They called him a threat to democracy. What did people expect? This rhetoric that they've been pushing, like he's just some monster. Like we didn't already survive 4 years of him being president and nothing happened.
You know, it's kind of crazy to me,
guys.
How does what is it called? What they call the Secret Service? How was they not able? Because like when we was in Detroit,
that clear video of the sniper before, he was set up like right there. You could see him.
It's crazy.
He was a mile out.
I'm just messed up because like when we was in Detroit, they really shut down everything, made sure everything had snipers on the roof.
This is some Pennsylvania ass shit, but people are blaming the Secret Service. But Trump says he thanks the Secret Service.
He had to,
and
though.
The police. He pretty much thanked everybody.
There was a eyewitness that said he saw someone on the roof, warned multiple police. They did nothing.
Yeah, I seen that.
People are trying to say this is staged. Guys, a former president was almost assassinated.
Video I just seen.
Yeah, that people are pissing me off.
It's not a joke.
Like,
People
look,
are fear mongering.
He's right here.
No, that's the sheriff.
That's the Secret Service in them.
Come on, buddy.
That's
I
Trump.
was like, brother, how is everybody acting normal?
Nah, bro.
Man, no, I honestly like no bullshit. Like I was actually hurt. Like I wasn't gonna say I was fighting tears, but it was like I can't believe that we have came to this, bro.
Bro, all the shows and everything, like
I was with my dad too. He was beyond fucked up.
Oh, he was messed up.
He was fucked up.
He was feared for us.
Like he was like, bro, like this is insane that they will go this far.
Get us.
So
don't even joke like that.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Don't even play like that.
Has any murder attempts or assassination attempts happened to Joe Biden, bro?
No,
it's not even about that, but it's like y'all are calling one side more extreme than the other. The proof is in the pudding.
No one ever tried to kill Obama.
Right here.
Well, the dude,
Charges, assassination.
you know, what's the dude name? And you know, it was the group Antifa. The dude was part of that tried to kill him.
What is Antifa again?
That was that black group that
What
had
is
all
Antifa?
That was remember when
I
the
keep hearing people
black people
say
was wearing
Antifa,
all black that
Antifa,
came.
Antifa.
Scooped in Laffy. They had the guns and
There
stuff.
was a white dude who shot him.
Girl, that was the Antifa though. I thought. You remember when we was in Lafayette?
So is that like a black organization?
Oh shit! Antifa is a left-wing, anti-fascist, anti-racist political movement. It consists.
Is that why you said?
It says they use non-violent direct action.
I thought it was black
or violence to achieve their arm.
Yeah,
aims.
I thought it was like a
bad,
black
Monica.
organization. You never heard of
Facebook's annoying. I'm at the point where I'm just ready to delete my Facebook.
Antifa during 2020? They popped out. They was militarized during when we was like during 2020 during the riots.
So they have a group like that. Once again, the left calling the right all these,
I can say both sides. Both sides. Both sides.
Look though. So they have that type of extremist group, and then they call someone like who was the groups that was just
Proud Boys.
The Proud Boys.
But they is extremists, kind of.
They are extremists, but I don't understand, guys. We have to stop
I don't know
pushing
who the
this
Proud Boys
rhetoric.
are.
We have to stop pushing this
They're like
rhetoric.
a-
When I
they're
walk
like a
around
Nazi
in my
group.
everyday life, I don't fear white supremacy. White supremacy is not a threat to me as a black man when I walk around every day.
I'm about to say something crazy, bro. This.
It wasn't me.
You playing a video right now?
Oh, shit, my
shit.
bad. My bad.
My phone's locked.
No, that's
No,
me.
that's
That's
what
me.
it is.
That's
The
me.
headphones. This was good for America, y'all. You know why?
Yeah.
Because this is another just nail in the coffin. Trump is about to win. This is gonna even help him win even more.
You know
He's
what's
gonna get more support. from
It's
this.
disgusting that
What's his name, Monica? It was like something.
that
Cox.
is
It's true.
what it's come to. If Trump doesn't win in the landslide,
After the
you know what's
But
crazy?
Hold on, though. At this point, like, we can't trust anything the internet says, the government says. So it says that the Proud Boys, like, is this like?
Oh, I
have
get
you
what you're
seen
saying,
really
Monica.
what they
I get what
do
you're saying.
in real life. You see what I'm saying? The
Like
neo-Nazi
you
group,
agree
I
with
haven't seen
you're
them
with
done-
the
well,
guy's
he was part
dad,
of
like
that,
you
we
were
see,
messed
but-
up too.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way we can just label these groups and say they're extremists and we really don't know what they do. So what is really the Proud Boys?
Proud Boys is a white
It's
supremacist
all
group.
white.
I know, but I'm
nationalist
saying,
group.
I mean,
It's
y'all
all
saying they're
white.
extremists. I don't know what they
They're
do. I
all-
can't say
It's
they're
a
extremists.
white supremacist group.
Yeah, it's all
They're
white.
white
They're like
So
neo
y'all didn't seen them before do like.
They had the masks on and shit,
that's what
terrorize
they are.
people.
They're like
I see
KK.
him walk
They're
around
like
like almost KKK looking.
no, they're KKK level group.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them. I have heard of them, but I'm just, I've heard of these labels and shit. I didn't heard labels on Donald Trump. I
They're like neo.
don't know what they do. It says that the Proud Boys, like, is this like, have we seen really what they do in real life? You see what I'm saying? The neo-Nazi group, I haven't seen what they've done. Well, if he's a part of that, we see, but you see what I'm saying? There's no way we can just label these groups and say they're extremists and we really don't know what they do. So what is really the Proud Boys?
Proud Boys is a white supremacist
It's all
group.
white.
That's a lie. Leader of the Proud Boys. Proud Boys. Here, I'm about to fucking show these dummies that they're wrong. Enrique Tarrio, the fucking leader of the Proud Boys, a white supremacist group, is a fucking Hispanic? Are you fucking serious? These dudes, I can't listen to these dudes no more, Will. I'm sorry. See you later, guys. I see that they're with them, but did that dude literally, did he just say that? Oh, okay. So they get corrected. All right, we'll watch it
Thank you so
then.
much to Farm Stock for sponsoring today's video. As you saw, our food is delivered straight to our door.
It's all white.
I know, but I'm
nationalist
saying,
group.
y'all saying
It's
they're
all white.
extremists. I don't know what they do.
They're
I
all-
can't say they're extremists.
It's a white supremacist group.
Yeah, it's all
They're
white. They're like
So
neo.
y'all didn't seen them before do like.
They had the masks on and shit,
that's what
terrorize
they are.
people.
They're like
I see him
KKK.
walk
They're
around
like
like almost KKK looking.
no, they're KKK level group.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them. I have heard of them, but I'm just, I've heard of these labels and shit. I didn't heard labels on Donald Trump. I can't just label shit, So
So
that's
if
why
you walking around in all white outfits.
I've never seen that. I've never seen
That's
that.
I don't
all
think
I
they
see.
wear all white outfits.
I seen all white.
But that's my thing, Will. If they're uninformed, and he's just saying it like he knows for sure, like he's seen it.
Toms.
No, they wear a shirt with khaki pants with a white ski
Like,
mask
what
on.
the heck? Like, when I look at the Proud Boys, this doesn't seem pretty extreme to me.
Shit.
What the hell are they doing?
No, they're different. I remember. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know because I remember I seen somebody.
Shit, I'm not finna get on here and defend them.
No, I don't know what they do. I'm not. I can't. That's what I'm saying. Though I'm not. I don't know what they do, so I can't.
But we saw off topic.
No, I know. Still, though, I know. We called them extremists, and we don't. We just gotta stop that because they call Trump an extremist. We can't just. They're that because somebody else told us. You see what I'm saying?
Just he's the president. He has policy.
We cannot.
Nothing to show me.
I know, but I'm just saying though. They
Unfortunately,
label a lot of people, a lot of groups and stuff like.
He's triggered. 1,000% triggered. Next video, they will correct the review. What is this from yesterday? You said the next video? So let's see. All right, let's go to that one then.
All he said was close the borders.
She said, "Where they?
Don't make the kids learn gay stuff.
I'm gonna lower the gas.
Y'all get y'all cars and guns and all that.
Yeah,
yourself.
for sure.
If you want to have a small business,
He's you could tell he's the logical one out of the four.
help you get your small business.
I'm gonna get him.
You could tell he's the triggered one. You could tell he's the one that just goes with whatever he's saying most of the time.
Black people some money, and I'm gonna give the low income neighborhood some money. He did everything, bro. That's why I say it's one thing and one thing only. The Hunger Games, brother. What has he said? I'm sorry for saying brother like that. But what has he said that has been insane? Like, honestly though, like what has he said that has came out of his mouth where you be like, oh,
Black
I don't know if I agree with that, Trump. Like, has he said one thing where you say, oh, I don't know if I agree with that yet, Trump? No. So we believe everything he's saying
his
is
policies,
right.
bro, because we look at the policies and we understand how they're gonna affect.
Yeah, we're not emotionally looking into the situation. We're logically analyzing and trying to make a smart decision off of it.
Oh no, bro. It's just crazy.
It's just,
bro.
bro.
Like, it's just like, how is he doing right and he's finna get killed, bro?
Because
that's just insane.
I'm kind of happy that
for sure.
I'm not happy, but like seeing who the actual shooter is
that could be a.
I don't know.
No, because I seen I seen the picture of the shooter getting like with his face shot. I seen the video. That was him. So if that was him, that makes a lot more sense that somebody that emotional really did something like that.
They said his name is Thomas Matthew Crooks.
It was a he/she.
It was
it was them or whatever whoever
He was activist.
He was Rainbow Gang.
It was Rainbow Gang, bro.
He was part of Rainbow Gang. He was a trans.
I just don't see how they let that happen, bro.
And they said he had credentials and stuff as well.
See,
this him. They shot him straight in his chrome. This look like a school shooter.
He does.
And just to me, it's just so much because it's just the fact that Trump isn't a politician and he stepped in and tried to do something for America because he felt like it was a broken system and people are trying to kill him and demonize him, bro. It's just like, it's this.
Yeah, they seem. I bet you they seem like they seem to more agree with each other. You could tell he's the one that gets triggered the most. You could tell he's probably a little more neutral with these between them, but probably leans more with this guy.
Oh, that's what I'm at.
I'm
this
sorry,
is what if I like
they
it.
say it's actually two people that was a part of it right now.
So I'm saying we don't know.
Oh wow, it's gonna be a lot of information that comes out, guys.
I don't know what I believe, bro.
I don't know what I believe either.
Cause I feel like they set it up and then they'll say it was this person, like the Malcolm X thing, and it wasn't even that dude. They arrested the whole wrong dude and let him go later on.
Let's get into it.
So it's like
They said the FBI did that.
That's what I'm.
They just admitted to it.
That's my point.
That's great. You didn't hear that? The FBI admitted to killing Malcolm X, bro, and they released it.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, damn. And they kept that on the right.
They said the same thing. The FBI killed MLK. They say he survived the gunshot and he was smothered by a nurse in the hospital. Put a pillow over his face and killed him.
They're scared of people that come in to be politicians that they can't control. Bro.
They can't control the narrative.
Who's controlling the system?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. Now that I see what the dude kind of looked like, it makes a little bit more sense why this.
Are we controlling the system, guys?
Yeah, if that was him, but you see him get shot though.
We honestly should have
This is
known when they
crazy.
kept Joe Biden out there that they're going to extreme lifts. Joe's okay. It doesn't
Well, it's
matter,
not
guys.
Joe. It's they can't kick Joe out because Joe is not trying to leave. Everybody's taking money from him. They're taking a lot of stuff from him. It's like nobody's supporting him in this party. He's still gonna sit up there, and that's what
hurts my heart, bro.
That's why he said Jill keep getting on my butt.
Thoroughly briefed by all the agencies in the federal government as to the situation, based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with his doctors. Okay. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to him shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that the people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is, the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to can be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I am able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well. Number one. Number two, that they're thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with
they're always
the
heads,
federal
Kyler.
agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing as anything happened. They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope.
If he was already the president, that's what be pissing me off.
Because
I want to see where they talk about being. I don't even care.
But I think this
looks like he was reading comments.
side of the world where people were trying to control, I guess, the West. It was a certain group of people that was trying to control, and Elon was exposing them. I think it was the UN, something like that. Yeah, and Elon was exposing them, and they disliked that shit so much because he was exposed. A lot of people were exposing them on X and stuff like that. So I was starting to think it is some, Hunger Games type people running the situation, and they could be controlling the FBI. Like, it's some controlling all this stuff. The elites. As far as Canada, I'm thinking because it's just
the world.
The woke policies and the woke stuff is just going too far.
See, but I think they're using that. They're using that to do something. It's not like because they believe in that. They're using that to somehow.
They're trying to take over.
Just something.
Just like Andrew Tate said, the West world has went to shit. That's why he went to the East.
They got locked up out there.
Exactly.
They try to get him too.
And guess what? They ban him off everything. They don't want
They
don't want us to fight. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what the conspiracy is.
No,
they don't want us to fight. They don't want us to go against.
Exactly. Especially because I feel like back in the day, the elites were able to run things so easily without social media. But now people like Andrew Tate, not calling him like a patriot or anything, but like people like, have regular people have voices and platforms now, and they can go online and they can say things that are going to influence people, and
they don't want that.
Exactly. So that's why they censor.
They want to.
Yes, 1,000%.
Why they really want to promote weak men? Like that's what I just been trying to figure.
Because we can't fight. They can run everything.
We can't fight. They can run everything.
They can't control you.
We live in like Wally World now.
Then you got a group of them that's like, okay, so we got all the pussies, so we can just get them to do whatever we want them to do. Yeah. And whatever we want will happen.
Oh, they'll do whatever we say. Oh, they'll assassinate anybody. They believe in our agenda 100%. It's scary, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
this look bad on Rainbow Gang now. Like,
I don't know. Let's see. I the DC Drano, he's on it sometimes. They left the roof wide open. Look at that gold mine sub. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. Secret Service snipers had eyes on the shooter. People were screaming about a man on the roof with a gun, but Secret Service waited. They waited for him to take a shot, then they killed the shooter. It was a setup, and he wasn't supposed to miss. I 1000% agree with that. Hitler goes to 8. He breaks it down pretty nice.
So, as most of you already know by now, they tried to kill President Trump yesterday and failed.
I don't care.
But I think it was an inside job. I think it was set up.
I don't believe that, Well. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
I mean, it's pretty embarrassing how bad the female Secret Service agents were, and for sure DEIs like this. I mean, I'm tired of the bullshit. I just want to say this. I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of the bullshit. First of all, females should never be in law enforcement, nor should they ever be in positions like firefighting. I'm not saying they don't do a job. They don't do as good as a job as men do. Jobs that require physical prowess, physical strength, physical feats of strength, aggressiveness, but nonetheless, I think it was an inside job. That's all I'm going to say. How is that the only buildings in the whole goddamn area with a clear line of sight to Trump were not covered. Whenever I talk to my friend who is a police officer, used to be a police officer in Illinois as well, and work in the federal area of Illinois, and when Barack Obama would come to town and speak, they would cover up all the manholes, every single.
Wow. Come on, dude.
So also breaking right now, correspondent Alexis McAdams has an exclusive interview with the neighbor who shot this video of a suspicious van being towed away from the scene last night. Alexis.
Hey, Martha. Sorry, I didn't know if you were talking to me. I couldn't tell yet. But, okay, I'm going to, talk to him right now. I'm going to bring him in. This is Billy Toma, Martha, who we've been talking to. We actually met him out there at the scene yesterday. He lives right near where this all happened at that rally. And you also recorded some video. As we see now, the suspect's van was parked right in your street. And they all kind of had it closed off, Martha, because they didn't want people from the rally to park on your street. So then you knew this guy's car wasn't supposed to be there. Walk me through what you saw.
So I came home a little bit before 5, saw it parked there. Didn't really think too much of it. It was the only spot in the whole yard or the whole road that wasn't blocked off. So later on in the night, everything happened, and we got home, and we were sitting there and saw cops all lined on the street. So whenever we looked out, we walked outside and saw them opening up his vehicle and everything. When the cop opened it, everybody else jumped back and was trying to stay out of the way. Here I am worried about it blowing up or whatever's going on. So,
I mean, to find out that this happens and the former president gets shot nearly right in the head, almost assassinated across the street from your house, and then to find out that the gunman's car was possibly parked right in front of your house. How many cops are we talking about that were out there surrounding this van? And was there a license plate on the back of that van?
There's probably 5 to 10 cars out there, and there was an Arizona plate on the van, and there was probably 15 cops altogether, all outside of the van. And then, like I said, whenever the one opened up the door, the rest of them all jumped back trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did the police talk to you at all? I know you were out there with your son. Were you guys worried for your safety?
We weren't not worried, but yeah, we didn't talk to any cops or anything. They waved hello, but that was about it. So.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to us. So that's just kind of some of the witnesses, Martha, out here. But we want to get to some of the video and some of the live pictures that are happening right now in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, here in this swing state. Take a look there on your screen. You can see this is the home of the gunman who's now been identified by the FBI as Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park. So we saw county bombs.
So I'm confused. Is it Crooks or Cooks? Because I swear to God, his thing said Cooks.
That rolled in earlier throughout the morning into the afternoon. Police telling us bomb-making materials were found inside of that home there, and also inside of the gunman's van that we're talking about here. To Billy, multiple IEDs, Fox finding out from sources, according to our David Spunt. So this search comes just hours after investigators found a van parked in that neighborhood, walking distance from the rally. We know police canines were out there as we just...
Now that's interesting. Thomas Crooks was in this BlackRock commercial while in high school. Okay, let's see it.
My name is Brian DeLallo. My name is Brian DeLallo. I teach AP and Honors Economics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Financial well-being to me is knowing that I can be free to do the things that I love to do. I hope when I retire someday, they say that guy made this place a special place to come to school and gave as much as he could
Yeah,
to
he's a
help
crook.
the community.
Bro. That's a little interesting.
I teach AP and Honors Economics.
Okay. All right. You guys ready for conspiracy time with Bird? Right? Are you guys, let me know if you guys are ready for conspiracy time. Just a minor one. We'll see. Why do they always look green? I don't know, CB. Okay, so listen. This guy's in a BlackRock commercial in high school, right? They're there, and they're looking for the most loserous kid in school. They're probably paying attention. He's probably getting picked on, bullied, blah, blah, blah. They go up to him, and they start grooming him as a high school student to become what he is today. I'll guarantee that that's what happened. I don't know for sure, but I'll guarantee that this kid was hand chosen. Because look at him compared to all the other kids, right? Look.
My name is Brian DeLallo. I teach AP and Honors Economics.
Look it. I'll guarantee these are just like the average kids, and this is like the dork of everything. And like the one kid said, he was probably always getting picked on. I'll bet you that they pick what commercial. So listen, well, the kid that shot Trump, well, I guess it's not allegedly because they're saying that he is the shooter. He was in a BlackRock commercial a couple years ago.
My name is.
And my thing was, I said, I'll guarantee that they saw this kid, being a little, dork and blah blah
Brian
blah.
DeLallo. I teach AP and Honors Economics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Huh. That is something odd. Let's share that. Wait, it wasn't. So wait, it wasn't Thomas Crooks. It was Maxwell Yerrick. We're being fed a story, not the story. I see now. The dude with the black hair and glasses looks way too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Huh. So they're saying that this is the guy that did it, Maxwell Urich. What is going on? Decade likely fought. Oh shit. So yeah, because I haven't seen one. Well, here this is weird.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
I wonder who it was. See, this is weird, dude. This is weird.
Thomas Crooks.
Look how big he is, right?
Haley Madison Rapali.
Oh no, he's not that big. Made a donation to Democrat Align Act Blue on Biden's inauguration day 20, and is going to wait to talk to law enforcement to say more from Republicans. Seemed really weird or anything. I would have pegged him as a Republican. He was more of a loner. He probably had a friend group, but not many friends that added. Crook was wearing a shirt from Demolition Ranch, a gun YouTube channel. Oh, okay. So that was too. No, he wasn't big. I thought it was a different kid that I saw. Probably on YouTube. Okay, we'll check it out here in a little bit. See, this is getting odd. His dad's probably scared as fuck to talk right now, dude. For real. Cam's being censored? Why? What happened? That's so weird. Yeah, I seen that. I'm so confused. So it made a donation. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy, CB. He donated after January 6th. Really? This Thomas Crooks guy, Alpha? Is that who you guys are talking about? Or is that who you're talking about? Oh man. Really? So that's cool. Okay, Tyler. I'm gonna jump on there in a little bit. Um until Trump is back in control. If any were ignored by the FBI. Yeah, we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy for us all to just say shit, even with me, but we really don't know. I'm confused right now. So they're both them. I don't care really what party affiliation they are, to be honest. Yeah. My liberal in-law did that shit. I called him out. Really? It's so weird. I can't believe they're censoring you either, Cam. Are you trying to post a link? Maybe it won't let. Maybe I have it set to where you can't post a link or something. I don't know.